Hey everybody, welcome. Thanks for joining. If you're new, my name is Eva, and if you're returning, thanks for coming back to watch another video. Well, I just couldn't resist. I saw that Runway 35 tabby, the chain tabby, and I was so intrigued by it, I just wanted to give it a try. So I've ordered it, I've opened it, I looked it over. I'm going to show you all the things I love about it, and then at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you why I'm considering returning it. Okay, so let's get into it. Here we go. This is the size 35 tabby, and my first impression of this bag is that it's really cool. I love this big, like, over-exaggerated size, and I have to say the leather on this bag is so good. Coach describes it as a genuine full-grain leather, and it's soft, it's malleable. It is, in my opinion, the nicest leather I felt on a Coach bag other than vintage Coach. Like, it just feels of good quality. It's a really nice touch to it. And as you can see by me touching it here, it's very soft and very supple, and this bag definitely has some slouch to it. But this contrasted with some structure. So you can see that on the sides here, it's ribbed, and it doesn't like concave on the side. Like, it's flexible, but it definitely holds its shape on the sides and on the bottom. And I think that's a really cool combination, to be soft and supple, but also have some structure to it. So you can see that I got the black leather with the silver hardware, and on the back of the bag there is this huge zipper pocket. Like, putting it on the end, you can see there's still a lot of room left here. So it's a great pocket for a phone. Let me show you the inside of the bag, and then I'll show you everything else that comes with the bag. Here's the stamp that says genuine full-grained leather, and on the inside of the bag there are basically two compartments, and they seem to be pretty much equal size. On the first compartment there's the story patch, and here on the second compartment there's a slip pocket here with a snap on the front wall of that second compartment. The lining is soft, it's nice to the touch. It feels like some kind of micro fiber, but it does feel nice. Like, I enjoy the feel of that. It closes here with a big tabby buckle. You can tell that that is a magnetized buckle there. It comes with the regular Coach hang tag. I have to say that the feel of the leather on the hang tag is nothing like the feel of the leather on the bag. But there's definitely a charm to go with it, which I will show you. Okay, before we get to the charm though, let me show you. It comes with two straps. Here is the shoulder strap, and here is the crossbody strap. It came in these two parts that you put together like a belt buckle. And the reason that's important to note is that sometimes when Coach sends out a bag, it is already buckled in place, and so it has a little bit of a sizing mark. But this one is neutral, so it doesn't already have that pre-sized mark in there. And then the keeper for the strap is attached here. Here is the chain strap for the bag. Before I attach it to the bag and show you, I wanted to point out how it compares to the regular chain that Coach sells separately. Let me show you. The strap that Coach sells separately is on the left side of the screen, and it is significantly shorter than the chain strap that came on this 35 tabby. So here's how the chain looks when it's draping on the bag. I mean, it's sized perfectly for this 35 tabby. It just gives this element of, like, you know, coolness and edginess to it, and it just works really well right here. Of course, it does add some weight, but I think it really looks great. That's one of the features that drew me to this bag. So each of these Runway tabbies came with big oversized charms. And the feature that really got my attention was this skull, because it reminded me of McQueen. I thought it was kind of like a cross between Coach and McQueen, and I just thought that was super cool. What I didn't expect though is how weighty this skull is. Like, this is solid. It is super heavy. There's a brown bead on top of the skull. There's like a little leather flower here and a feather. And then of course the dice. Up at the top of the charm, there's a little Coach tag here in metal. I just wanted to mention that the different color options came with different features on the charm. For example, this tan has a little snail, the navy had a flower, and the chalk has a heart. If you have one of these different colorways, let me know if the charm feature is heavy. So it just adds a lot of personality, and it hangs lower than the bag. So some people might not like that, but actually I do, because I think it gives it a lot more visual interest to have it hanging here like this. So I did try the bag on over my shoulder, and I'm inserting some mod shots here now. I typically don't wear shoulder bags, But because this one is oversized, then I can like tuck it behind my shoulder, and I could wear it like that way for a while. But in general, I like to wear crossbody bags or top handle. But when I am wearing a crossbody bag, I like for it to be, you know, comfortable and, you know, shaped to my body, which this does because it's so supple. I'm gonna try this bag on. I have it on this setting, which is like 2 from the shortest. And this is where it hangs on me when I wear it crossbody. And I just think it's super cool in terms of like being relaxed and having that messenger style bag. I used to wear messenger bags quite a bit several years ago. And for me, it's kind of like a throwback to that. But my messenger bags were never this nice in terms of materials. You know, this leather is super soft and nice to touch. In terms of what will fit, well, pretty much anything will fit inside this 35 size bag. Water bottle, a Kindle, an iPad, I'm sure of it. And I even saw it in the video with a laptop, a small iMac Air fit into this bag. So I thought it would be a really good work bag. And I just think that for Coach, you know, I like Coach bags, but I think this one really excels in the quality. And I just really appreciate the way that they designed it, with it being structured and also being soft. So I've told you all the things that I like about this bag. So why is it that I'm considering returning it? Well, I knew going into it that it was a big bag, and usually big bags are on the heavy side. But I never expected it to be quite this heavy. If you were to take a guess, how heavy do you think this would be with the bag and the chain and the charm and one strap attached? I'll just give you a second to take a guess. Did any of you guess over 3 pounds? Yes. I weighed this bag with not packed up, only putting the charm inside, the chain inside, and the crossbody strap inside the bag. And when I weighed it, 3 pounds, 2.3 ounces to be exact. And I'm just afraid that once I pack this bag up, that it's just going to be like too heavy with that starting weight of over 3 pounds. Of course, I could wear it without the chain. That would take some weight away. And I could wear it without the strap, because this strap is pretty heavy. The charm, I mean. This charm is pretty heavy with the, especially with that skull. But that's one of the reasons I wanted to buy the bag, is because I really liked the look of this oversized charm. So I'm kind of torn in my thinking about, you know, like what to do, and the reason that I would consider returning it is, you know, I knew in my head that a big bag weighs more. I just didn't anticipate like all those things together, it weighing over 3 pounds. Let me tell you what each of the elements weighed separately. The chain alone is 7.5 ounces. The charm is 6.2 ounces. And if I were to like take off the chain and the charm, so just the bag and the strap alone weighed 2 pounds and 3 ounces. Yeah, so it's significant. But at the same time, it's such good leather. So I'm a little bit torn about it. I'm considering returning it. I'm afraid I might have returner's regret, but at the same time, I might have regret if I keep it and then don't wear it because it's too heavy. If you have advice about that, you know, feel free to leave your comments below, or just let me know what you think about the look of this 35 chain tabby. Thanks for joining me today. You take care, and I'll see you in the next one.